So the boys are back. All right, boys. The boys. And we're talking about Bobby Shmurda, Rowdy Rebel out here. All right.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking into the sky, still waiting for his hat to fall. All right.
Yeah.
It just still ain't come down, dog.
Yeah.
And about a week ago,
Week
it seems like he got out of prison.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It is less, but about a week ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about to be a week ago.
We have Bobby Shmurda, Hot Boy, about a week ago, Brooklyn rapper,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
fresh out a 6-year sentence.
Jesus age.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to me, for starters, that
That song came out
that was 6 years ago. 2014, we graduated. That was right around when that shit was popping.
Prison, really?
2014 is when he gets arrested.
Holy
Late 2014,
shit.
he gets arrested.
I guess that makes sense when I put it into perspective.
Because think about it. What was that popping off on first? Like Vine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a big Vine.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when was that really what everyone was about a week ago? We were like watching these things on Vine.
Yeah. That was
a joke that it was like he's gonna come out of prison trying to log into his Vine account.
Yeah,
God damn it.
That's when I was about to go to college, and then like mumble rap was starting to happen.
And so this was
Young Thug came out,
Right.
and like
Young Thug is still a legend to this day.
yeah, he did Fetty Wap, and they did.
Fetty Wap fucking
my
sucks.
way and all that kind of shit.
Fuck
Yeah.
Fetty Wap.
So,
I miss that kind of mumble rap.
I do not.
bro,
at all.
don't be talking about Fetty Wap like that, bro. He's got his eye on you.
Yeah,
One eye. What is he gonna fucking
and then all these like
stare at me?
Anyway,
So
Pop his other eye.
he it's a big deal that Shmurda's back.
It is.
Because
It's a big deal.
not only because of course he was really running shit around that New York time period because
Right.
he's like super New York and shit. There's a lot of stuff that has changed, a lot of stuff that's evolved within that time.
Yes.
Even in New York, you have to think about the fact that
again, Brooklyn's super gentrified now.
Yeah. Even in just 6 years.
and right now,
it's
when you're
crazy.
thinking about Brooklyn and you're thinking about New York and you think about those rappers, you're thinking about A Boogie right now.
Right.
And maybe Lil T. I don't know if he's from New York, but the big controversial one, you got Cardi, of course, and stuff. But 6ix9ine,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Last record before everything was really popping off or whatever, before he goes like to jail and beats the trial and does all that stuff, he actually has a song with a Bobby Shmurda feature from jail.
What?
Like it's the beat stops and you have Bobby rapping.
So my
over
question
the
to you
phone.
is,
But this is before the snitching shit. This
I was
is
about to say,
before
that was about
everything
to
happens
say,
now.
how do you think Bobby Shmurda feels about that?
Not good, because think
Yeah.
about the reason he's been in there for 6 years is because he decided
He didn't take the deal.
He didn't take the deal that would have gotten him off early. He said, we all got into this shit together. We're all going to be in this shit together, and we're going to hold it down. I'm going to hold it down and be real.
Right.
So now he's coming out really like the anti-6ix9ine, being like, look, I
served my
was in
time.
here for 6 years. For one, because I know time seems to go by really quick, but how long? Like, it wasn't like 6ix9ine was in there for like.
To now looking back, it's like, oh wow, that was 6 years. But
Because think about even 6ix9ine. How long
Yeah.
was 6ix9ine in there for? Like 2 years or like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
year
yeah.
while all the
It's
trials
crazy
were
how
going
fast
on.
time is like
Yeah.
just going by.
So he went in and
we're
out,
just getting older.
and you're seeing
Right.
Yeah, we have.
finally. We've been waiting for this moment, right? And I was always wondering, as things were really starting to go off in the beginning, are we going to care when he gets out? Like so much times in the past, are we going to care?
And now and look
And
at
you're
that.
Funny that
seeing
we
it.
do.
It's funny that we do, because I think it's a mix of everyone's going to be on his side being like, yo, he was real. He was, doing this. He has this look that is really, there's really New York, but also not easy to forget. And you also have all these other little side things. Like, I'm curious, what is he going to say to 6ix9ine? What is he going to say about 6ix9ine? What is 6ix9ine going to say about him?
Yeah.
And
In a way, it's like I'm not condoning the snitching by any means, but like, 6 years out of your life, bro. at the end of the day, was it worth it?
Well, here's where it boils down to.
The music industry is so fickle and everything's so fake.
I just my question is, I mean, obviously I know why, but like, what's the whole deal with the snitching situation?
I'll explain. So this is where it comes down to. No. Here's where it comes down to.
Because
really,
it's like, let's be real. Why are we? Well, I get why it's a loyalty thing in certain communities, but like, why as viewers from the outside in are we like, oh, fucking snitch ass, pussy ass motherfucker? When in reality,
you would have snitched too.
I would have snitched too. You probably would have snitched
I would have
too.
snitched.
You would have snitched too.
I'm not going to jail for nobody.
But look,
I am not going to jail for anybody.
No, I got you. But here's where it comes down to. When you're in that situation, when you're a part of the streets, the thing about it is it's outside looking in. And to be honest, for the people from the outside looking in don't actually care about snitching versus not snitching. To be 100% honest, if you're not in the streets, it's just like a.
That's why to us it's
like sure fucking seems like it though. No, that's the thing. It really no. It sure seems like the rest of our society thinks it's like oh fucking snitch ass, pussy ass, like oh 6ix9ine's a fucking rat. I'm like cool, but who fucking cares, dude?
No, they don't. They're actually still watching it. They don't care. They don't. It's the main fact, and when you think about it, and the person who said it best, the person who really explained this the best way possible
was
Morgan Freeman on 21 Savage's album.
Right.
Okay.
When he's talking about that intro about the difference between a snitch and a rat.
Okay.
He said the difference between a snitch and a rat. He's like, a person who isn't involved in illegal activity and tells on something like that is not a snitch or a rat. The criminals were just sloppy.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a law-abiding citizen,
if we see some stuff go down and we say to the police,
we say something to the police, we're not snitchers or rats. These criminals are just sloppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
A snitch is somebody who will tell on somebody to protect their own cowardly ass, is what he says, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now a rat, no. Basically, a rat will do something. Will tell on people for the sake of money or for the sake of protection or for the sake of all this kind of stuff.
Right.
And the way that he says it at the end is a snitch at the end of the day is still a human being, but a rat is a fucking rat. And that's what he talks about. That's exactly what Morgan Freeman says in this intro.
Right.
Right? Which is the hardest thing ever to hear Morgan Freeman say. Just to end like, a rat is a fucking rat. So when you see it from that perspective, yes, it's the basis of, because we're law-abiding citizens and we're not getting ourselves into that, we're like, yo, we're just doing what the fuck we're supposed to do. We're not going to get ourselves cut up for your bullshit.
But I feel like there's
right?
way too many people opinionated in this situation.
Of course, because they're
kind of
into
annoying.
it.
I mean,
like
that's
when
just
you're
how
into
it
shows.
is. Yeah.
But when it comes down to it in real, when we're talking about it in this case, it's if you and the crew were doing some shit together,
don't fucking be
then, and when it comes down to
when
when shit hits the fan, y'all all got to be in it together. That's the thing. If y'all were all doing illegal
together,
that's the second High School Musical reference on the show.
So
really,
Yeah.
with that,
God.
that's where it goes down to. 6ix9ine was in with all these people doing all this shit, actually in the shit, and then when shit hit the fan, he bounced. Bobby was like, yo, we did this together. It's really coming down to, at the end of the day, taking accountability for your actions.
Okay, I'll respect that.
Yeah, I will respect that.
We all decided to do this illegal shit, so now we all have to pay these consequences
we all
together.
gotta pay their consequences.
As opposed to 6ix9ine being like, yo, we did this shit, but y'all hoed me, so on the low, like, I got a lot of shit I got going on my plate and my label and shit, so I'm sorry, dog. Y'all figure y'all shit out, dog, but I'm a snitch.